Welcome back to the My Pro Golfer channel. We're in our indoor studio today and we've got our YouTube channel up on the background. And today we're gonna launch a completely new playlist that I'm really excited about sharing for you in this new episode. As many of you know, I've moved to Florida and we've built an indoor simulator room here at my home. And we have been actually starting to teach a little bit out in person at one of the local courses here that if you pay attention to my Instagram or my Facebook, you'll know where that is. And one of my students came up with a great idea and thought process of, you know, you do this olive tree method and you teach us all and we're all getting better. And why don't you take your own medicine and focus on the olive tree method for yourself and see how far you can go? So today I am launching a new playlist called Take Me to the Tour, with the end goal being for me to actually play on a professional tour in the upcoming years and months ahead. Hey, thanks for watching today's episode. Here at My Pro Golfer, you know we like to keep things simple. And today I've got a special gift for you to help you never miss a 5-foot putt again. Click the link below and download today. All right, so that seems like a lofty goal, but at the same time, I try to get my students to go as far as they want to go in golf and take this olive tree logo and really utilize the perfection of the base, getting into the branches, learning more specifics of what you need. And then each leaf is part of getting better to getting to the point where you're a scratch golfer. And so I'm going to take you on this journey with me and take you as far as I can go in these next few seasons for really focusing on what the olive tree method is all about and how far I can go by really focusing on some benchmarks that we're going to hit each and every time. One of the focuses that I always focus on with my students is I want to make sure that you win at every level. So I'm going to create for myself, and I'm going to share these with you online, of what some of the benchmarks are going to be. And so I have down here on my iPhone, my PGA Tour versus my stats. So what does the PGA Tour do? Well, their average stroke average for a season on the PGA Tour is 71.15. That's the mean on the PGA Tour. So the middle guy that's playing out there on the PGA Tour, he averages 71.15 per round. And me playing more casual golf, maybe a tournament here and there, but nothing too serious, I've been averaging 74.7. And there's a couple of 81s in there in the last 10, 12 rounds that I put in on a difficult day that really did negatively affect my overall score. So I'm pretty close. I'm about 4 shots, 5 shots per round away, which at my level is a significant chunk of strokes. I've got to get very detailed in how I go about getting better. So my goal, my benchmark for next year is to end 2024 with a stroke average of 73. If I can get myself to 73, then I feel like I can scratch away at getting that 1.5 to 2 strokes off this next season if I put the work in. Some of the key indicators from the stats that you're going to need to really perfect yourself and get to that highest level is you're going to need to average 3.66 birdies a round. That is the mean of all PGA professionals that are out on tour. The driving accuracy on the PGA Tour, the mean is 58.15. So I'm going to focus on making sure I hit at least those amount of fairways. The driving distance, this is the big one for me. I'm in my 40s. I don't hit it as far as I used to, even though I feel like my swing is improving. I'm actually getting stronger with the work that I'm doing on the physical side. I'll get into that in just a minute. But focus for me, the average on tour now is 299. I probably, if I'm really playing consistently, hitting it like 270. So picking up 15 yards will be one of the big indicators for me, because if I can get on 2 par 5s around in 2 and 2 putt, which is one of my biggest things I do well is putting, and I can start out with 2 birdies, I'm gonna already be in a statistical spot where I can be 2 under par by starting the day. That's a big indicator. I am very good at greens and regulation. That's something that I have kind of kept an eye on, but not really tracked, and I'll be tracking it more now. PGA Tour average is 65.5%. So it's about a 12, 11, somewhere between 11 and 12 greens per regulation. I generally average 13. It's one of the areas that I'm really good at which means that I'm either poor at scrambling, and the tour players are about 60% up and down on the average, and the average tour player only has 28.7 putts per round. I'm generally 30, 31, 32. So I've got my work cut out for me, but I'm going to take you as far as you want to go in knowing what these stats will be. And so once a month, I'm going to really focus on getting some specific steps, just like the olive tree method teaches, to go as far as I want to go and get these steps dialed in so that my stats can be as good as they can for the upcoming journey to the tour. Hey, just want to remind you to not forget on getting your free gift below on how to never miss a 5-foot putt. All right, so how am I going to do this? Well, my goal is to once a month really focus to my audience out here on YouTube and then everybody on my social media of once a month I'm going to have some specific post on a playlist that you're going to see on my videos of what exactly I'm working on to try to get those key indicators, how I'm going to track it, how I'm going to focus on it. And one of the things that's really big, and I've partnered with them, and they're in Orlando, Florida, is the Body Tune-Up Shop. I already have gained about 8 to 10 yards off the tee by working with them, and it's the design is to focus on getting my body aligned and balanced throughout so that I don't fight myself in my golf swing. So one of the things that I'm definitely going to be filming and focusing on is the physical side, the fitness side, and I want you to come along with me and take me as far as you want to go in golf and showing you that it can be done with using the olive tree method. Hey guys, if you like this idea, like it, comment below. If you like following along in this journey of getting to the tour, I want you to subscribe and focus with me once a month on what we're going to be doing to take us all the way to the tour. On the playlist, Take Me to the Tour. We'll see you Thursday at 6 o'clock.